Everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing volume 2 of our craft fair gnome series. I'm super excited about this one, guys. This one was inspired by Patty J. Good. We'll be using a lot of the unique creative ways that she makes her sock gnomes. Now, I really drew my inspiration off this. I'm doing a couple of things different, kind of putting my spin on it, and they have worked out so good. Now, I want to show you a finished product. Now, I purchased these boxes on Amazon for our little gnomes, and for the packaging, they're absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I have my little logo here on the side, and I just put a piece of jute on the top. Absolutely love the way these turned out. Now I'll be selling these $12 each or 2 for $20. I love them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make those. Now, what we're going to do first is what you'll need. I have a 3-inch round. I believe these are 3 inches. They might be 2.5. Let me double check. Yeah, they're 3-inch. 3-inch round, okay? And I've taken 4 marbles, just clear marbles that I picked up at a garage sale. And I've taken my hot glue gun, made a bit of a puddle, and went right around that marble, made a puddle on the other side, and it straps our marbles in. We'll need a piece of felt, and this is 10.5 by 5. What we're going to do is we're going to take around. This works so good. Now I'm going to use the part that I didn't cut. I'm going to use the pre-cut part. Check this out. Now be careful using your glue guns, guys. I'm going to be an advocate for that forever because I sustained quite a burn. It's pretty good healed now, but it doesn't look the same. So, all right, let's put this right on there. Put your round right on there and just simply roll. It picks it right up. It is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and take this right down. Trying to not get it on my paper. I'm a sloppy gluer today. All right, here we go. And I try to keep it right down with the edge of my felt so it's not unbalancing our gnome. And that's all the weight you need for these little sock gnomes, guys. I've made 14 of them thus far, and I'm going to make about 24. So, and I purchased my packaging on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description box below. I purchased my wood 3-inch rounds at Walmart. Now here's the trick of this. They have these in the regular wood section, guys, and they're a different brand, and they're like 50 cents more. I went over to the children's section, and here they were, and I got them for under $3 for a pack of 6. Then we're going to take our glue gun and we're going to go right along the seam here, just like so. And I'm going to very carefully do this. I am paranoid about getting burned. All right, there we go. I'm going to put my hand down here and I'm just going to press over. And this will dry just beautifully. Okay, now today we're going to be using this sock. Now I purchased these socks. These are junctures from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and they are a little cat sock. They're super cute. Now we're going to flip this and we're going to use these kind of like for an earmuff on the hat of the gnome. So what I'm going to do is, this is a shorter sock too, so I'm really stretching it. I think they have 9 to 12 and 9 to 14 or something like that. No, this is a shorter one of the two. Let's just put it that way. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure our body's big enough for our gnome. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut just above the sock itself, right below where the heel starts, because we want a nice hat for this one. It's going to cut straight across. These scissors are getting dull on me. Get my good ones. Cut that straight across, just like so. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. It is Friday. Time for the weekend. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, stretch this guy out. And I'm pretty careful because these are thin. And that's where our felt comes in as well. That color behind your thinner sock helps to really give a nice visual impression. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. This is not a simple task. It's not real hard, but it's not real simple either. And I always put my hand right down in the center of my round. And I try to get the toe of the sock all the way around the round wooden piece. Okay. It's going to stretch. No doubt. It's going to stretch. Just like this. There we go. All right. Just like so. I want to make this look nice. This is for the craft fair, guys. So I was chosen, like I said in my last video, for this craft fair that I'm particularly making these for. And so I want these to be spot on. So I want to take my time and make sure that they look good. All right, that's looking pretty good. No rushing, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Then you want to pull this up over your felt. Now your felt's going to look like this, guys. It's going to look all smushy and stuff like that, but we're going to take care of that right quick. Now I grabbed about this much, so a little over a fistful of stuffing. Hopefully this will be enough for our whole project. And you just start stuffing it. I just start putting it way down, and I pack my stuffing, guys. I do. I'm going to pile this stuff right on in here. I'll also leave the video to my teacup gnome that we made last week. It's also on my YouTube page, my main channel. It's there as well. These don't require a whole lot of stuffing. And you want to make sure that you keep your felt above your stuffing line, guys, because we're going to try to fit our felt in with our sock. Now, I always look to see if we have a seam, and there is no seam. Yay. Good. No seam socks are the best. So we're going to stuff this down in here, just like so. Okay. Got my little rubber bands here. Look, guys, I'm still using the same rubber bands. Remember I told you there was 1,000 in there? I've been using these for over 3 years now. Okay, we're going to take our little elastic here. All right. I'll pull this up. Over like this. Make sure I get that blue felt in there as well. I'm going to try to do 3. Sometimes you're unable to do 3, and that's okay, but I like to do 3. Now, we're going to back this up with some jute because these will wear out. Rubber bands will wear out. Every gnome I've ever done, you guys know that I back it up with jute, if you've been with me for a moment. Okay, any flaws in your sock, that's what you want to make the front of your gnome as well, because that beard is going to cover that right up. Okay, so now let's back this up with our jute. Okay, just like this. You can use a yarn on this as well, guys. Just make sure it's something nice and sturdy. So if that rubber band breaks over time, you're going to have a good material in there to stabilize your design. All right, there we go. Okay. Now, this is one of the best things that I have ever learned from Patty. And again, I'll leave her channel link down below. This is so cool, guys. Check this out. I'm thinking, now how is that going to work, right? But it works. You're going to take 2 chenille stems, okay, or pipe cleaners, fold them in half, okay? Repeat that. Now fold this in half. Bring it right down to the bottom of your design here, to the bottom of your pipe cleaners here. And I just kind of squish them together. Look at that. See that? It's like, where are you going with that, Shawnee? Well, check this out. So I'm going to spread apart my little hat here, just like this, okay? My little top of my sock here, hat area. Okay, I'm going to put my hot glue on this, just like so, just like this. Now, we're going to go down in here, switch hands, because I am very right-handed. I'm going to go just like this, okay? Keeping those together. I'm going to press down a little bit, guys. You don't need much pressure on this. Just like so. Bringing this up around our chenille stems. Okay, just like that. Now, see how it kind of stuck a little bit? That's just fine. Check this out. We're going to take some more hot glue very carefully, guys. Use your finger protectors for this and or your spatulas. I'm going to just bring mine up very carefully like this. Watch out for any seepage. Again, hot glue is a bear. You want to be very careful when you're using hot glue. Okay, I'm going to leave this on here just like this for a moment. Okay, there we go. Another tip I want to give you guys. Now, do not put your beard on first. I've tried it. And by putting your beard on first, your hat slides all over the place. So with these sock gnomes, you want to literally apply your hat first. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this inside out. We are going to make sure it's nice and even here, which it is. It's really good, actually. We're going to gather this at the top. We're going to take an elastic. We're going to put our elastic around. Now I try to get mine as close as I can, but I want to make sure that everything's in there because you don't want it falling out and your hat looking like it has a big old hole in it. Okay, so we're going to do that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's turn this right side. Cute, it almost looks like little earmuffs. Okay, so we're going to leave this on like this. No glue, no nothing right now. It might be a little high. What we are going to do, okay, let's see, did I do that on the right side? Yeah. You can shape this, guys. Don't be afraid to continually be shaping these. I was so scared, and then I watched Patty, and she was just shaping it like crazy. I'm like, oh, okay. So what we're going to do, all right, there we go. And it's amazing how putting that one little band of hot glue over these marbles hold them. It's great. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. All right, now, let me get this. You can bend them wires like you want. You can bend it over if you want. It's all up to your personal preference. Okay, so we're going to do this like this. Now, we want to take yet another rubber band, okay, another little elastic here. And we're going to put it over the top of the hat, just like so. Now, again, I want to do this 3 times if I can. All right, there we go. My lighting is bad today. It's raining really bad here in Michigan, so my lighting's bad. I'm going to turn on my overhead. See that so far, guys? Super cute. Let me get my overhead turned on. Sure if that helps or not. I hope so. I think this is going to be super cute. All right, because those they look like little earmuffs. I love it. Okay, now we're going to leave this like this for now. What we're going to do is we have some more stuffing, if you recall. We're going to start at the back of his hat, and we want to just put a little bit of stuffing in. Not too much, guys. You do not need much stuffing for this at all. So I'm just going to put a little bit in. You can overstuff, and it looks kind of funny because it makes it get lumpy. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of stuffing on this side. Maybe a little bit on this side because we're going to be pulling this down. A little bit on this side. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, like that. All right, now I'm going to move this all around. These are very, very durable. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to take the back of this hat and I'm going to glue it down here, guys. Now this is tricky because if you don't get this right the first time, it's so hard, guys, to get all the glue off and blah, blah, blah. Play with the glue and glue off here, glue off there. Yeah, I've learned that the hard way. Me and hot glue, as you know, don't get along. So, all right, we've got to kind of keep this straight because of the ears. Okay. That little heart part's wanting to be crooked for some reason. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and hot glue this. Now we're going to push this way down here. Okay. I want this way down. These are not little tall gnomes. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to take, boom, just like that. We're going to go down just like that. We can push this back as far as we need to for now. I'm going to go ahead and grab my spatula because I feel heat. There we go. Just like this. Just for now. All right. There we go. Now. All right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want a little bit. That's really sticking there. I don't want that to do that. Okay. Now we're going to do the sides. And this little, as cute a feature as this is, these are hard, guys, because you have to keep them straight or it's going to look funny. All right. Now we got to put a little more stuffing up in here. That's not going to be one of my favorite things to do because it's as tight as it is. But you have to or it'll make your hat look lopsided. Okay, there's a little bit more. So we didn't even use all the stuffing we anticipated we were going to for this project. We just used a little bit. All right, guys, let me see. Ta-da, there we go. Okay, now, there we go. That's looking pretty good. So what we want to do is work this out just like so. All right, you want to take 2 little dabs of glue over here. Just like this. Okay. Dab this down and over. Just like so. There you go. Down and over. You don't need it super tight. All right, just like that. Now, we're going to do this side as well. Same way. Don't want it super tight, but a little bit. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Okay, and as you're going with this, guys, you can pull off any imperfections you see. Okay, now for the fun part, the beard. Now we're going to be using this gray beard today. As you can see, I've already cut a beard off of this particular fur. The trick, just as before, as I've told you, the trick to these beards is literally cutting only your lining. Okay, so we're going to do these at 2.5 inches. So let's go 2.5 inches. There we go, right here. All right, I'm just going to draw a line. Now watch. This is, nothing, no imperfection. It's okay with these. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta want to kind of keep them even on each side, just like that. And you never want to cut a square beard. What I found, if you cut a square beard, which I have done plenty of in the past, you can see the square. You can see it. I've never noticed it more than this year, guys. Never noticed it more than this year. You can really tell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to cut the back just like so. A little back, right like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a playlist of this Gnomes and Gnomes for Craft Fairs 2023. So stay tuned for that. We'll have a whole playlist. That way, if you want to go back and reference, you absolutely can do so. There we go. All right, just like so. I'm going to pull this away. Now, you always want to brush your gnome beard. I always brush it. It takes off any imperfections, just like that. There we go. And look how pretty that looks. Just beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do, take my gnome. First of all, I'm going to take my beard, turn my beard over. I'm going to run one bead of glue right across the top. Just hot glue, guys. I'm going to take this up like so. We're going to do this. We're going to go just like so with this. Flap it kind of under our little flaps here. There we go. And there we go, like this. Now, our noses. This is a 1 inch, or just a ½ inch. I'm going to have to measure it because I totally just forgot. I'm going to put another one over here. Okay. This is a ½ inch. No, it's not. Okay. This is a 1 inch bead. Okay, this is a half wooden bead. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to run the hot glue on it. And you got a little bit, guys, with these. Okay. And I usually put them in my lap to do this. So I'm really going to wing it. This is becoming one of my favorite ones I've done. I know I say that a lot, but I'm absolutely not joshing. This is pretty cool here. You can get your socks at JCPenney. You can get your socks at Myers. You can get your socks at Walmart, any place you desire. Now, before we glue this down, what I'm going to do, there's always, see this gap in the beard? And you might say, well, it's going to wrinkle. No, it doesn't. I thought for sure I'd have a lumpy, bumpy beard if I tried to glue this to my sock. It does not. It works absolutely fantastic. I do put the glue on my beard. I do not put it on my sock directly, just like so. And then watch, guys. I just do this. I simply put my hand over it for a couple of seconds, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I go in here every time, just like so. Little bit. Go in here, a little bit. These gnome beards play havoc on your glue guns. Okay, I'm just going to nip that right off. See that piece right there that I just got a bunch of glue on? Watch this. Boom. There we go. Done. All right. This is adorable. Absolutely adorable. The only thing we need for this one, we don't even need an embellishment for this one, guys. The only thing we need for this one is a ribbon for the top of the hat. I love this little guy. All right, let's see. Lord, let this go on right. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Jesus. It is perfect. Shoestring bow, just like so. You want to make sure it's nice I do this about 15 minutes because I have to have it right. It'll bug me if it's not. There we go. That's good. I'll fluff it. I'm going to go ahead and just angle these. No, you know what? Yeah, we'll just angle these like that. And go back like this. And there we have it, guys. Our little cute little gnome is complete. Just like so. I'm going to go back and I will be back with the final reveal. I'm going to fluff them up and get them all ready. What I do for the bottom before I package these, I make sure all loose hairs are off, and I actually take a piece of masking tape. I have it right here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to roll this over like so, and we're just going to get the fuzzies off the bottom like this. I'm going to make sure this is perfect before I put it in the package. And to package it so it will stick to the bottom without turning, I take 2 glue dots, affix them to the bottom of my packaging, set my gnome on top of that, and guys, it releases right off when you're ready to take your gnome out of the package. So that works really well. All right, guys, I'll be right back with our final reveal. And there he is, guys. I think he turned out absolutely fabulous. And if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Have an awesome day, everyone. And don't forget, stay tuned for more of our Craft Fair 2023 season, volume 3. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. And if you enjoyed today's video, here's something else you may like.